This shirt then, do you like this shirt? It's a present from my mother-in-law. She never has liked me. She thinks I'm effeminate, mind you, compared to her, I probably am. What about the haircut? Hey, do you like the haircut? Hey? I went to the barber in Wetherby. I said I want to look like David Beckham. Anyway, he did it. I said David Beckham don't have his hair like that. He said he would if he came here. And then the next day the wife, she went to the hairdressers in Wetherby. She said I want to look like Barbara Streisand, so they used to have the nose with the hairbrush. It's nice to be back in Tadcaster again. Tadcaster's not twinned with anywhere, you know. Did you know that? No. It's got a suicide pact with Castleford. I actually met my wife at an orgy in Tadcaster, believe it or not. I didn't know she was going to be there. I thought she was at home looking after the kids. John's pinched one of mine earlier, so I'll pinch one of his. Penguin walks into a pub, says to the landlord, has my father been in? The landlord said, I don't know, what's he look like? You know, people used to laugh at me when I said I wanted to be a comedian. They're not laughing now, are they? Apparently it's going to snow in the next 2 days, yes? So this warm front's coming down, it's going to hit this cold front that we've got, and we're going to get some snow, but I don't mind snow actually. I always, it's the only time my garden looks as good as the neighbours when it's snowing. I always think snow's a bit like sex, you never know how long it's going to last, or how many inches you're going to get. Well, I didn't know it was going to be a mixed audience. 2 snowmen in the garden. One says to the other, can you smell carrots? We have our shopping delivered by Tesco. And he came the other day and delivered the shopping. And he said, have you got a Christmas tip for me? I said, yeah, never eat any yellow snow. They don't get any better. Christmas is coming. Yeah, I hate Christmas, I do. I'm with Andy on that one. I absolutely hate Christmas. You see, my parents were very poor when I was young. They couldn't afford any presents. No, they were poorer than that. They couldn't afford any presents for me. My father used to take his shotgun into the backyard and tell me Father Christmas had committed suicide. Alright, give me a chance. I'm not a proper comedian, as you'll imagine. How can you tell a Yorkshireman's house at Christmas? Parking meter on the roof. Did you hear about the dyslexic Yorkshireman? He went round for 40 years with a cat flap on his head. And there was the dyslexic agnostic insomniac who used to lie awake at night wondering if there really was a dog.
I resemble that remark.
2 Irishmen, one said to the other, he said, I see Christmas Day's on a Friday this year. The other one said, oh Jesus, I hope it's not the 13th. We were going to do a nativity play for you tonight actually, but we couldn't find 3 wise men and a virgin. I've not done very well with my presents recently, you know. 2 years ago, the mother-in-law, I bought her a cemetery plot. Well, I thought it was quite a nice gesture. It was in Lincoln where she lives, and it was overlooking the cathedral, a lovely little cemetery plot. Anyway, she was not very happy. So last year I didn't get her anything. So she said to me, you've not bought me a present this year. I said, no, you've not used last year's present. And then a couple of years ago the wife said to me, she said she wanted an animal skin coat, so I got her a donkey jacket. And then last year she said she wanted something that went from 0 to 200 in less than 5 seconds, so I got a set of bathroom scales. So. I think I'm alright this year because she got a new belt and a new bag. Well, that vacuum cleaner's not worked for ages. I was up in the loft the other day and I came across last year's Christmas present for her. It wouldn't have mattered on it were a kitten. I'm retired now, you know, I'm a pensioner, yeah, lovely. It's amazing, you know, what, all these things you get, isn't it, for free when you're a pensioner. Free prescriptions, bus pass, free eye tests, winter fuel allowance and all that, yeah. I went to the opticians the other day in Wetherby, guess who I bumped into? Everybody. Right. While I was down there, I thought I'd go and see about my winter fuel allowance, and I forgot to take my birth certificate with me. So the woman said, oh, don't worry about that. She said, just undo a few buttons on the top of your shirt and show me a few white hairs on your chest. So she said, that's good enough for me. So I got home and told the wife, and she said, it's a pity they didn't ask you to drop your trousers, you might have got a disability allowance. While I was in Wetherby, I called in the pet shop and I was going to tell you about the Irishman who came in with a goldfish in the bowl, but John's already told you about it. I'm pleased he told you, not me, it didn't go down very far. Anyway, I thought while I'm there, I'll get myself a guard dog, I need a guard dog. So I went into the pet shop. He said, I'm right out of guard dogs. He said, well, I'll tell you what I've got. He said, I've got a gorilla. I said, a gorilla? He said, yeah, that'll do the trick for you. He said, nobody break in your house while you've got a gorilla there. I said, how big is it? He said, 7'6". I said, how much does it weigh? He said, 38 stone. I said, where does it sleep? He said, anywhere it bloody likes. Did you hear about the Irishman? He lost his dog, and he was really upset about this dog. So his wife said to him, look, she said, why don't you put an ad in the local paper, see if anybody's seen it? He says, yeah, that's a good idea, I'll do that. So anyway, a week later, his wife said to him, have you had any response to that advert? He said, no, nothing at all. She said, well, what did you put? He said, I put here, boy. Anyway, he decided. I had to laugh, I've heard him before. Well, you have as well. So he decided to get a Labrador instead. His friend said to him, I won't get a Labrador. He said, I won't get a Labrador if I were you. He said, have you seen how many of the owners go blind?